Hello everyone. This morning we are leaving AREZZO and going to see St. Anthony's Basilica at Padua. Now for some breakfast. Out for a morning walk. At 8 a.m. we started our journey to Padua and Venice, a 350-kilometer journey. We stopped to visit the vineyards on the way. You can see the olive trees in the background. En route, you can see the farmlands, including sunflower and lavender fields. AREZZO is in the Tuscany region, while Padua and Venice are in the Veneto region. Veneto is a northeastern Italian region and its capital is Venice. The Veneto region is one of Italy's major wine-producing regions. Names such as Prosecco, Soave, and Pinot Grigio are world famous. Padua is a city in northern Italy. It is known for its frescoes by Giotto in its Scrovegni Chapel and the vast 13th century Basilica of St. Anthony. This city is picturesque with a dense network of arcaded streets opening into large communal plazae. Today we will be visiting the Basilica of St. Anthony in Padua. The majestic church was built in 1232. Saint Anthony, the patron saint of the city, was a Portuguese Franciscan who spent part of his life in the city and died there in 1231. He was born on 15th August 1195 into a wealthy family in Lisbon, Portugal. He was known for his powerful preaching, expert knowledge of scripture, and undying love and devotion to the poor and the sick. Basilica of St. Anthony. The Byzantine-style dome top of this vast Catholic edifice is remarkable. St. Anthony is famous for being the patron saint of lost things. The trams are a beautiful sight, though we never got to take a ride. We walk towards St. Anthony's Basilica. You can see the little kiosks by the wayside. The Chapel of St. Anthony is a splendid Renaissance work, begun in 1500 and completed towards the end of that century. The interior of the church takes the form of a massive Latin cross, with chapels leading off a central nave and side aisles, a wide transept and an ambulatory surrounded by radial chapels. Nine chapels radiate off the high altar in the center. The walls are lined by 9 marble reliefs showing scenes and miracles from the life of Saint Anthony. The Chapel of the Blessed Luke is dedicated to one of Anthony's closest companions and disciples. Here the walls are adorned with masterful 14th century frescoes by the Florentine painter Giusto. Chapel of the Dark Madonna. St. Anthony's tomb was here until 1263 and the stunning Gothic altar is graced by a lovely 14th century statue of the Virgin and Child sculpture by French artist Renaudin of Gascony. there is the Chapel of Relics. The chapel was erected towards the end of the 17th century in Baroque style. The setting is a seriously impressive confection of gold and precious jewels. The bewildering array of relics include the saint's humble habits, his tongue, whose fluent oratory won him so many admirers in life, as well as his jawbone, cartilage from his larynx, and vocal cords. Here you can see Saint Anthony's tunic. These are small chapels around the main nave of the Basilica. The main altar of the church features a series of 29 bronze sculptures by Donatello. The altar was taken apart in the 16th century and speculatively rearranged in the late 1800s. The flooring and the old buildings caught my attention. A street near the Basilica that is used by both cars and trams. This is the Prato della Valle. It is the largest square in Italy and one of the largest in Europe. Today, the square is a large space with a green island at the center, surrounded by a small canal bordered by 2 rings of statues, 78 marble statues. Most are professors and students who have worked and studied at Padua University. We are getting closer and closer to Venice. We're driving along this road with water on either side. As you can see, the trains and cars run parallel on this route. The trains here look so inviting, but unfortunately we never got a train ride on this trip. Here we get off the bus and take a boat to Venice. We are waiting for the boat. My next video will be on Venice. I hope you enjoyed watching my video. Thank you for watching.